We're going to kick this one off by, of course, getting one side equal to 0, and then we're going to apply the quadratic formula, because that's where I want you guys to focus your attention today. That means, of course, one side has to equal 0, so I'll start by adding a 3 to both sides, taking us to x squared minus 6x plus 4 equals 0. And now that one side's equal to 0, I'll go ahead and identify the values for a, b, and c. Just a reminder that a, b, and c will not have an x or an x squared in them. We just use the numbers in front of the different variables to see which is which. So since there's no coefficient on the x squared, I assume it's 1. B is going to be negative 6, and then c will be 4. And this is the quadratic formula. You can go ahead and pause the video for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and start to write. I'm going to pause it as well. When you unpause the video, you're going to see all these things plugged in, but not simplified, because we'll do that part together. Go ahead and pause and try and plug this in. Please do it so you can see how you're doing with this stuff. And you can see I've got here the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared. I did that in my head, not on my calculator. If you did in your calculator and you have a negative 36 there, you need to put that negative 6 in parentheses. It should be a positive 36. Minus 4 times a times c, all over 2a. And so that's going to turn into 6 plus or minus the square root of. It's my recommendation that you do this calculation first. So negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. So this becomes 36 minus 16 all over 2. And I'm just chipping away at this, chipping away. 36 minus 16, that's going to be 20. So 6 plus or minus the square root of 20 over 2. In the past, I would have had you guys stop here. But now that we've learned how to simplify radicals, I want us to focus on how to deal with the square root of 20. So the next video is going to talk about how to take this solution and write it in a more simplified version based off of the idea of simplifying radicals. Please watch that video if you're not sure how to get the answer of 3 plus or minus root 5. I think is what's going to happen. Let's find out.